Welcome back to the channel. You know, I've been playing guitar for about 45 years, and I'm always learning new things. And I was thinking the other day, what are some things that I've learned that has really changed and improved my guitar playing that would be a simple thing to pass along to somebody else? And there's a lot of stuff, but one thing that stuck out to me was learning how to play. Well, let me back up. Everybody is familiar with, I hope, is familiar with bar chords. So, you know, everybody's familiar with the bar E chord. So you play the E chord here, you know. Well, if you want to play a G chord in bar shape, you would play it this way. So you'd play the E shape on the where your index finger is on the 3rd fret. Same thing with a C chord. You would play the A chord, but you put your index finger on the 3rd fret. And you got a C chord. Same thing. What has opened up my playing is learning how to play the bar C chord. So everybody's familiar with the C chord. And if you're not, this is not the video for you. That's a C chord. Well, if you learn to play that C chord with these 3 fingers, well, now you can bar it. And you can transpose other chords up the neck. So why would you want to do that? Well, it gives you a whole nother voicing that just changes and opens up your playing. For example, an F chord, that's your regular, that's where most people would play an F chord. Well, if you play your F chord here, make sure I got the right one. Yeah. Yeah. F chord here. So that sounds a lot fuller, a lot brighter than up here. So you've got that. Also, another big thing. This was the reason I started playing the C chord, the bar C chord. E flat. E flat. Most I'm not going to say most people. This is the way I was playing E flat before. Is I would play the bar E way up here, down one. Well, sometimes you don't want it that high up on the neck. It's just not practical to go way up there for a bar chord, but you can play the E flat down here. So if you'll bar that C on the 3rd fret, then you're playing, that's the E flat chord. So that really has opened up, you know, like if you're playing a chord progression like this, like the one I started the video with, like everything's in a nice tight little box here. I've got a bar A chord, which is a C there, a bar E chord, which is a G there, and then I go up to an A minor chord, which is a E minor bar chord, but that's an A minor. Then the bar C chord, which is on the 5th fret, which is an F. So it just opens up. That's the other thing, is you notice how the progression goes down. It goes ba 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 ba. Okay, if I don't want that, if I want it to go ba 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 ba, so you've got it completely changes the sound of the song. So practice that bar C chord. At first, it's really hard because your fingers are not used to moving in that direction. But think about the quickest way to do it. If you're familiar with the A minor 7 chord, okay, hopefully you're familiar with the A minor 7 chord, where your index finger's on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and your middle finger is on the 4th string, 2nd fret. That's the A minor 7. Well, if you'll bar that, let's just say on the 3rd fret here, and you do that same, so that's a C minor 7. So it's a C minor 7. Just so if you're familiar with that A minor 7 chord, throw that one on real quick, and all you have to do is get your pinky up to the next string. So when you start, what you're going to do is you're going to go to that minor 7 chord, and then as quick as you can, because that's your pinky's going to be the problem child. Get that pinky on that string. So practice that. Now I still play up here. I still play the C chord traditional, as opposed to with the E chord. I will play the E chord with these 3 fingers like this. Most people will play the E chord like this, and that's how you're taught to play it. But since I'm playing bar chords with these 3 fingers, it's just more economic, and it develops a better habit for me to play my E chord with these 3 fingers. Same thing with the A chord. I'll play the A chord with my 3rd finger. Just transition into the bars. A minor, same way. For a long time, since I've learned bar chords, not long after I learned bar chords, I've been playing the E's and the A's without this finger. So, but like I say, I still play the C traditionally. I mean, you could play it that way, but like I say, I only started doing this about 5 years ago, so I've got 40 years worth of playing the C like this, so it's kind of hard to change it out. But hopefully that helps you. Try playing that bar C chord. You know, if you play songs with E flat in it, and I know a lot of rock music and probably some country music don't have a lot of E flat chords, but I play a lot of praise and worship music, and they have a lot of E flat chords in some of their songs. So every time I ran onto that E flat, I was like, oh no. Even if it wasn't in E flat, but there was E flat chords in the song, it was just like, oh, I hate that. I hate that chord, because it was really awkward to play. And there's another way to play it. I have no idea what the main way to play it. I've always played it up here. But this really opened that up for that E flat chord. So hopefully that helps, and just keep practicing. Don't give up on it. I know it'll be uncomfortable and odd and weird when you start playing it, but it really won't take you that long to get used to it. Try, progressions like this. Go from another chord into that chord rather than just sitting there trying to build it. Move from another chord into it, and eventually, you'll get it. Go from a C into the C into the F, and go from the A minor into the F. So I'm going to wrap this video up. It's already getting way too long. So thanks for watching all the way to the end. Hopefully you're already subscribed to my channel. Give this video a like if you got something out of it. If you didn't, you can still give it a like. It's not going to hurt. So, but do subscribe to my channel and come back later. Hopefully I've got more videos up pretty soon. Have a blessed day.